Come on, Sarah. I said I was sorry for saying you broke the vase. I didn't break the vase. I told Daddy I didn't, and he forgave me, and you should too. I'll give you this magic button if you forgive me. Daddy gave it to me. See? It's just like Al's.
That was very nice of your brother, Sarah. What do you say?
Thank you.
Thank you. You know what's so magical about this button? Whoever has it, they want to do good things all the time, like tell the truth.
CJ only tells the truth. Sometimes.
Oh, listen, let me tell you both something. There aren't many people who always tell the truth. Hey, what are you doing?
Forcing you to make a decision. Now, will you or will you not help me out in my little con?
Look, Tina's right there, all right? Now, if she sees us, come on.
No, you got it. I could offer to give her those letters that you sent me, those incriminating and very steamy letters. You know, the ones where you bragged about using all your charms to swindle those unsuspecting women.
Afraid she sees us.
Hey, Mom. Hi. Hey. Is there any news about Dad?
Yes, I actually just spoke to his doctor in Phoenix. Apparently, Clint is giving the nurses a real hard time. He's fighting to get up, broken bones and all. So it sounds to me as if he's on the mend. How are you, Dad?
I'm hanging in there. Nora says that Marty's starting to get a little rattled, so I guess that's a good sign. It helps a lot to know that I have so many people by me.
We are with you. Are you going to rape her, too? I hope they put you in prison for the rest of your miserable life. How could you do what you did to that girl?
Marty, what do you mean you want to change your testimony?
Just not sure.
About what, Marty? Don't you tell me those guys never touched you.
No, 3 of them raped me. I know that. But my mind is all mixed up with everything else. And I'm starting to wonder.
Wonder what?
Is it possible Kevin isn't lying? What if I've got him confused? What if he didn't rape me?
Marty, why are you starting to have these doubts? Now, you have sworn that Kevin was on top of you just like those other guys.
But what if it's really like what Emily said on the stand just now? Kevin went up to his room to get his car keys so that he could move his car for Emily. I mean, that's what he was trying to tell me last Sunday at church. That he just remembered himself how he needed to move his car for Emily. And that's all he was up to when he was looking over me. He just wanted to get his keys out of the jacket of his that I was lying on. I mean, he sounded so believable. That's when I had this horrible thought. What if Kevin isn't lying? What if he's telling the truth? I put the thought out of my mind until I heard Emily. Her testimony was the same as Kevin's. Just came back from my keys.
Marty, come here. Come here, let me talk to you. Marty, you blacked out again, and Kevin raped you. Now, maybe you don't recall that, okay? I mean, it's just like you didn't remember when Powell raped you. Are you starting to have doubts about that, too?
No. I closed my eyes, I can still smell Powell's breath. And when I woke up, I heard the others congratulating him. But with Kevin, he's looking over me. He asks for his keys, or he says he just wants to get his keys. And then the rest is a blank.
Well, Marty, if all he did was grab his keys and split, why did you have to fight him off? I mean, you scratched his face. It's his blood that's on your ring.
I don't know how that happened.
I do know. He tried to hold you down. You got a hand loose. You hit him before he could push you down again.
Oh, what if he didn't, though?
Marty, you want to know what's going on here? You're just getting confused. Because of the pressure of the trial and your fondness of Kevin's family. Marty, you would do almost anything not to hurt them, but you've got to remember, you've been hurt. And that's what this trial is all about, Marty. You've been hurt emotionally and physically. Now, look, I hope that you're recovering. But maybe these doubts maybe they're part of your exhaustion. Are you seeing a doctor?
Yes. I'm just so confused. Parts of that night I just want to forget, but I know I never will. And then some moments, it's like I'm underwater, you know, and it's dark and murky, and I don't even know who's under the water there with me. Hank, I hate being this confused. But I can't get rid of the feeling. There's something different about Kevin. There's some truth in what he's saying.
Okay, Kevin, your mother is gone. Now tell me the truth. Are you really okay?
It's just so hard, you know? Sit there and listen to somebody testify like Emily.
Hey, Emily does not know you.
You're right, she doesn't know me, but that didn't stop her from making all these assumptions about me. Maybe we all do it. Look at me. Look at the way I've been treating Jason Webb. Now it comes out that Jason was just doing this incredibly selfless thing. He gave up Leanne, Rachel. And he was still very much in love with her, just so Duke could be able to see his mom. What if Marty is as wrong about me as I was about Jason, but Marty never figures it out?
Hey, listen to me. At least you are brave enough to admit when you've made a mistake.
Brave? If I'm so brave, why can't I sleep at night?
Marty, what were your first instincts about Kevin Buchanan?
I was sure that he'd raped me.
Remember that. 9 times out of 10, your first instincts are right. Trust your gut.
And if I don't?
If you change your testimony about Kevin now, Nora will eat you alive. She will chew you up and spit you out. The guys you're certain raped you, all 3 of them will walk away free and clear. And this case will be yesterday's news.
Oh, Nancy, I'll give you a call, okay?
Too close for comfort?
Look, okay, you proved your point, all right? You can mess me up with Tina anytime you want. You happy?
I don't want to, Kane. I want you around. It's more fun pulling a con with a partner. When you're alone, there's no one to appreciate your technique.
All right. I'll help you with this con, okay? But on my terms.
And what are they?
First of all, Tina cannot know that we're about to pull a con. And she can't know about all the cons we pulled in the past.
Oh, I thought you confessed all your sins of the past.
Just knock it off, all right? Now, you know, I didn't go to the lurid details. I did those stupid letters I wrote you. Which, by the way, you were going to give back to me.
Kane, those letters are not the only hold that I have got on you.
Oh, yeah, no kidding, huh? You see what this is? This is a very expensive insurance policy that I sold in under 10 minutes, Angela. And while I was closing the deal, you... Just Stab me in the back with my potential boss telling lies about me.
Honey.
Look, no, listen. What is it? Every time I'm gonna try to find a job, are you gonna sabotage it? Is that it?
Kane, you do not want to be an insurance salesman. No, 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 not in your wicked heart of hearts.
Please,
I used to know your heart very well.
Angela. Okay, look. I'll help you out with this con, all right? But you gotta give me back those letters. You gotta give me a divorce. I mean, right away.
A deal's a deal.
I swear to you, Angela, you try to double-cross me, I will ruin you.
Haven't you already done that once? Haven't I forgiven you?
Yeah, you call blackmailing forgiveness. So, tell me, what exactly is this con you want me to help you with?
You did all right today, Daddy. I was very proud of you the way you apologized to your sister like that. That was a good thing.
I'm sorry I said Sarah broke the vase. It's just...
What?
I was scared.
Scared? Of what?
Of you. You used to get so mad at me. All the time.
Look, CJ, Daddy's sorry about that, all right? You know, it's not that I got angry with you. I didn't. I don't know, for a while there, I think Daddy was just angry at everybody.
How come?
Well, I think maybe it's better to say that I was angry at myself. See, I think Daddy was haunted for a long time about some of the things that happened to him when he was away from you.
Haunted? As in ghost?
Yeah. Yeah, you might be able to say something like that. It's just that ever since then, Daddy's been trying to get it back together, you know, to put all those scary things behind him, make them go away forever.
You need a magic button, too.
Well, you know what? I don't think I need a magic button. You know why? Because I got you, and I got your sister Sarah. And I love you both very much. That's why I'm hoping all those scary things just go away, never come back.
You aren't as scary as you used to be.
Well, thank you, I think.
You're the daddy I remember before you went away. I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, CJ. Come here. Oh. Come here. Take it.
Well, the trial's over for today, at least. Joey, I know one surefire way to kick back and relax. Let's go over to Landfair and work on that 56 Corvette you bought.
Asa, I didn't know you were mechanically inclined.
Who do you think kept the rigs running in the early days? Come on, Joey. Let's go. Ominous.
So, Vicky, are you up for an evening of automotive repair?
No, I'm not. No, actually, I am meeting Sloan at your very lovely restaurant. And he is bringing along Arthur Vanderberg, who is an old friend of mine, and coincidentally the publisher of the book that Sloan wrote about my father, the book that I was supposed to read, but never did.
Not yet. I thought you would have been fascinated. Couldn't wait.
You know, Renee, I have a feeling that Sloan might have written some rather unflattering things about my father. And I'm afraid I might have been tempted to ask him to take them out. And since I don't approve of that kind of censorship, I ducked the problem entirely and just didn't bother to read the book. And now it's too late because it's already being printed.
You think there are revelations that might surprise you?
Why not? After the shocks we heard in the courtroom here today, makes you wonder if anyone is who you think they are.
Jason, look, we gotta talk.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. I'm here to see Marty, and only Marty.
As to General Grandpa Carpenter, who's gonna have 2 babies underfoot someday. Your first grandchild and the soon-to-be-published masterpiece, Lord of the Banner.
Thank you, Arthur. You make me feel as old as the hills, calling me Grandpa.
You don't look old enough to be a parent. But then Dorian Lord isn't your typical white-haired granny either. Has she read your manuscript yet?
No. No, but I really don't look forward to her reaction once she has read it.
True. Your book could turn her hair white. What you have to say about her is pretty explosive, especially about the end of her late husband's life. Oh, yeah.
Why, Sloan, what a pleasant surprise.
Dorian.
Hello.
My friend and publisher, Arthur Vandenberg, Dorian Lord.
Oh, how do you do?
This is quite a pleasure to meet in person the Dorian Lord I've heard and read so much about.
Really? And what has he heard and read about?
Well, Arthur has published my book about Victor Lord, wherein you are mentioned numerous times.
I assumed I would be. After all, I gave you unlimited time to interview me. I gave you access to Victor's papers. I trust you'll return my generosity with fairness.
I'll let you be the judge.
Yes. So when will I see this manuscript? I hate surprises.
I'm sorry, but the only available copy of The Galleys is in the hands of Vicky.
Oh, really? Well, then I guess I'll just have to run to a bookstore when it's published and buy myself a copy. Nice meeting you. You know, you're going to be slipping out on Tina an awful lot once we set this scam in motion. Just how are you going to explain all your mysterious absences?
Look, how I handle Tina's my affair, okay?
Does that mean you're going to lie to her? Oh, of course, it wouldn't be the first time, would it? But then again, you never had to hide all these things from me like you have to hide from her. She'll never know you like I do, will she?
Daddy, you know those ghosts you were talking about? The ones that were making you angry?
Yeah?
How do you get rid of them?
Well, same way you get rid of anything you're afraid of, CJ. I mean, first thing you got to do, you got to admit that you're scared, right? Then you got to talk about it. You know, kind of get it out of your system. It's kind of like when you walk into a dark room, you see these scary shadows, you turn on a light. Those shadows are much smaller now, so you can deal with them. Then you got to do something about it. You got to take action, you know, get rid of those scary things for good.
I'm glad you don't have any more ghosts.
Well, at least not as many, pal. You know, I'm glad too. Come here. Oh, CJ, you're gonna tire me out.
Hey, why don't you guys go wash up for dinner, huh?
Oh.
What do you think?
Come on, Sarah. Show you how to wash your hands.
Siege. That was really nice.
What was?
The way you were talking to CJ like that. I mean, he's really missed you, Cord. When you're so angry all the time. Seems to me like something's different about you.
You talking about that advice I was telling him about, how to get rid of things that go bump in the night?
Well,
I was just repeating something that somebody told me not too long ago. You know what? It's pretty good advice, too, because I've been trying to follow it, and I think it's working.
does this have anything to do with what you were trying to tell me earlier? Cord, I know that something's been eating you up inside for a long time, and I know it's more than just Kane and me. Something else has really hurt you, and it's keeping you far away from me and from everybody who really loves you. Come on. I mean, you were telling CJ about the ghosts and how it's really important to talk about them. Can't you talk about this one with me?
I'd like to, Tina, and to be totally honest, I've wanted to talk to you about this for a long time. I've just never been able to find the words. Obviously, it's got a lot to do with what happened to me when I was in Java. See, there was this fellow there, his name was Darius. And
Sorry. Am I interrupting something?
Sounded like Marty was wrestling with something. And maybe Kevin is innocent?
It's a load of bull. She's under too much pressure, that's all. She's just getting confused.
But what if things are getting clearer? And you are finding as hard as you can to make her believe in something that isn't true?
Then that would make me a pretty lousy district attorney, wouldn't it? I would be hiding the truth away. Is that what you think? Well, let me tell you what I think. I think Marty's mind is playing tricks on her. She was right the very first time. She was brutally raped by 4 men, including Kevin Buchanan, and I wouldn't be prosecuting this case if I didn't believe that's what had happened.
Listen, how can you be so completely sure if Marty herself is having doubts, at least about Kevin?
Rachel is part of the reason. Every time I question her about what she saw and heard that night, I can tell she's holding something back.
You still think she's hiding something from her?
Absolutely. He might have confessed to her because his conscience is bothering him.
Don't you think if he confessed to Rachel that he raped Marty Saybrook, that she would have the good enough sense to tell someone?
Like I told you before, I don't think he told Rachel about any rape. But I do think he might have told her that he slept with Marty that night. And that's what Rachel's afraid to tell me.
The other boys admitted they slept with Marty. If it was consensual, it wasn't a crime.
And Kevin swears he never had sex with Marty. At all. Now, if he's lying about that, he could also be lying when he says he didn't rape her. The problem is getting to that lie. And the only way I can do that is by putting the one person on the stand I don't want to put there. My daughter.
I gotta talk to him, okay? Jason, I gotta talk to you. Just for 1 second.
Say to you, Kevin.
Just for 1 second. Jason! I did not do what Marty is accusing me of, all right? You can hate me as much as you want. You gotta know what it's like to be unfairly accused.
Oh, yeah, well, I've had the experience, okay? In fact, you were one of the people that was doing it. You thought I was a piece of garbage.
You're right, all right? I'm sorry. I didn't have all the facts. All right, not that that makes a difference, but right now, look, Marty's doing the same thing to me. Could you please just ask her to look into her heart? Because if she does, she'll realize I did not rape her.
Why don't you do me a favor, Kevin, and look into your heart if you can find it, okay? And tell me what you see. Because I see a liar, man. And don't give me this we got something in common crap. Because we got nothing in common. Not one thing.
We both loved Leanne.
Yeah, you loved her so much you wouldn't let her see her baby, okay? For punishment for hanging out with me. Am I right?
I am asking you to talk to Marty. That is all.
God, you're a class act. What, to Marty to say that you're innocent? Well, I'm not about to ask Marty to lie. Because you, my friend, are guilty of sin. And Marty knows it.
Marty, come on. For God's sake.
My basic love of dogs and my experience.
What is it?
Marty, I don't want you communicating with Kevin Buchanan.
I wasn't.
Then what were you doing?
I don't know.
Look, Marty, you've had a lot of heavy stuff thrown at you. It's been a long day. But you've got to be very careful not to do anything that could prejudice your case. And that includes having contact with the defendants. Any contact at all. Okay?
You want to tell me what that was all about?
What was what?
That odd little moment with Marty?
I don't know. She wouldn't say anything. It was weird, though, wasn't it? It was like she was waking up. It was like she was actually seeing me. Nora, I think I'm getting through to her.
Kevin, do not get your hopes up. Marty is not going to call a halt to this trial this late date.
Now, there is physical evidence that makes it look like you and your friends did do something to Marty that night at the Spring Fling. The only way to win this case is to neutralize that evidence, not to rely on Marty to call the thing off.
Marty, you okay? You look terrible.
As a matter of fact, I don't feel so good.
You look like you're coming down with a fever. I'm gonna take you home, and then we're gonna call Dr. Wallach.
No, I don't know if I should leave.
You're leaving. Now, come on.
Ricky, can I talk to you for a minute?
Depends. If you're telling me I'm not going to have to testify?
Sweetheart, I feel really lousy about this whole situation. But I'm gonna have to put you on the stand tomorrow.
Have to. Someone's holding a gun to your head. Look, there were a lot of people at that party.
But they weren't sober. You were the only one.
I am the only one dating Kevin Buchanan. That's what you mean? But is this a way to make some point about Kevin to me? It won't work. Look, Daddy, please don't do this. Please.
Is winning this case that important? You know you run the risk of losing your daughter's love forever. Can you live with that?
That's all right, Tina. We can talk about this some other time.
Oh.
What's going on?
Cord has been on the verge of telling me some secret all day long, some secret that he has kept inside of himself and he won't let go, and so it's making it even scarier for him, whatever that secret is.
Well, how about some good news for change?
What good news? What is this?
Well, it's got more than good news. It's a job.
That is so wonderful, Kate. That is so... What kind of job?
Oh, well, that's the part I'm kind of afraid to confess.
What is this? Life insurance. You got that insurance job? Oh, my God. That is so wonderful. I have to tell you, that is the best news I've heard in a long time. I'm not kidding. Really, really the best news. I mean, you having a steady, dependable, decent job, Kane, is exactly what you needed. And you went out there and you grabbed it. You got it. I am so proud of you.
Lisa, I thought you were going to spend time with Joey taking care of his car.
That was the plan. The poor kid is lost, what with his father in the hospital and his brother in this rotten trial.
Oh, so then why didn't you stay with him? Oh, no, wait a minute. Let me make an educated guess. Max was trying to track you down because he wants you to drop this obsession you have about buying Serenity Springs for the mineral rights?
I am not obsessed.
Then why do you keep trying to trick Max into buying back that land?
Do you think Max got Serenity Springs fair and square, my land?
Before you knew there was oil on it?
That's beside the point. Luna and Max faked a toxic chemical spill on my land. Made such a stink about it to the media, I had to unload it to Tina for $1 lousy.
It's worth a hell of a lot more than $1 now, Asa.
You bet your life it is, sweetheart. And since they swindled it from me, they owe me the mineral rights. And if Max Holden wants to get a hold of me, you call him. Tell him I'll pay top dollar. I want that oil. My oil.
Hi, Asa. Listen,
Sloan, I'm so glad you're still here. I was halfway out the door. I was struck with the most incredible idea. Why don't I throw a really big blowout to honor the publication of your book and also my late husband, Victor Lord? But in order to throw just the right kind of party, I really should read the book in advance.
Mrs. Lord, you're very kind, but we have already planned a modest publication party.
Modest? Oh.
Which you are more than welcome to join us.
Thank you.
Oh, Vicky. How are you, Victoria?
Surviving, thank you. Dorian, I hear that you are about to become a grandmother. For real this time. Very, very soon. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll have to call you for all the helpful little old gray-haired granny, hence you've had a lot more experience at it than I have.
How did the trial go today?
Well, it's getting harder and harder just to sit there watching my son and not being able to do a single thing to help him. Hi. I thought you'd left with Kevin.
He's waiting for me outside. I just wanted to talk to you for a minute alone.
What is it, sweetheart?
It's about Dad. He told me just now that he is going to put me on the stand tomorrow.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. You've gotten caught right in the middle of all of this, haven't you?
See, I don't have to be. I tried to tell him that, but he wouldn't listen. I don't think I got through to him.
All right. I'll talk to him then, and I'll make up the very practical point that your testimony is not crucial to his case.
No, I don't think he subpoenaed me for practical reasons. He did it because he hates Kevin.
Oh, now, sweetheart, that may be how it seems to you, but your father, although he is not a saint, is a professional, and he is a wonderful district attorney. He wouldn't use you just to be punitive. He must think you know something, or he thinks that you may have some small detail that you might have forgotten about that night.
Mom, I don't know anything. Anything at all, except Kevin is innocent.
Marty. Look, Marty, I know you're pretty shaken right now, but I'm only doing things that a doctor needs to do. I'm not going to hurt you in any way.
All right. Just ever since that night, I don't like people touching me. You know, I guess that sounds crazy.
No, it's not. I think it's a perfectly normal reaction for a woman who's gone through what you've gone through.
So you do believe that I was raped? I mean, most people don't.
Marty, there's no question in my mind that something terrible happened that night.
Why do I think I hear a but?
But I don't know how to believe your whole story. I mean, the other boys you say attacked you, they're strangers to me. But Kevin is my nephew. I've known him all his life.
So you think I made it up? That I wanted to be gang raped and then I felt guilty?
Oh, but I'm not saying that.
I mean, are you thinking it? Poor Marty. You know, too much drinking, has lupus, never listens to her doctor's orders.
Take it easy, Marty.
Well, it's not true. I've been taking all my medication. I haven't been drinking, except for that night. I've even started to get more sleep.
And how do you feel right now?
I feel like I've been hit by a truck. Tired all the time.
Well, I think that's the lupus flaring up.
Why now? Is it all the stress of this trial?
Probably. Look, just in talking to me, you can see how things are skewed. You imagine my displeasure. You suspect me? I mean, how long have I been your doctor? For a long time. Now, these are some of the psychological complications that can come about from a chronic disease such as lupus.
Is it really possible that I could be completely confused about the night of the rape, about everything that happened?
Marty, there is no question that you were assaulted.
But by whom and by how many? Well, those are the hard questions to answer.
Kane never could say no to slipping on a disguise and playing a character. Well, for this scam we're about to pull, I just have to come up with a really challenging part for Kane to play.
You are going to make one terrific insurance salesman. You are.
Yeah, well, I guess it just hasn't sunk in yet, you know? I mean, I don't know how an insurance salesman's supposed to feel. I don't know.
Say, I think you'll figure it out after a couple of months.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, shit sounds like a prison sentence already.
Honey, honey, honey. Stability is not as bad as it sounds. Don't worry. You're going to go to that job, and you're going to have a really wonderful, long, hard, successful day at work. And you're going to come home, and I'm going to be at the door wearing an apron and nothing else.
Oh.
Mm.
Hello.
Yes.
I'll say, baby, I'm home.
You're home?
Yes.
And I'm going to say, I'm going to take you upstairs and stir you up something hot.
Kevin, you are tight as a drum. Hey, do you want to take a nice hot shower?
Would that wash away this slime that I feel like I'm standing in up to my neck? Rachel, I know I'm innocent, so why is this happening to me? What is this? Is this payback for giving Jason so much grief and being completely wrong about him? He's probably more of a decent guy than I'll ever be. Can't believe I put Leanne through all that pain.
Hey, stop it. You are being too hard on yourself.
Am I?
I think so. You are one of the finest men I have ever met.
I love you, you know that?
I just hope you can still feel that way if I have to testify tomorrow.
Hey. What could you possibly say that would make me stop loving you?
Nora, you wanted to see me?
Yes, thank you for meeting me here. I know this has been a long day for you.
Yeah, for both of us.
And then there's tomorrow. Are you really going to put your own daughter on the stand? Are you going to ask Rachel to testify against Kevin?
Nora, I have any choice.
Of course you do. Hank, it would be one thing if Rachel witnessed a rape, but she didn't. No one did. I mean, whether there even was a rape, I don't know. But what do you think that Rachel can do for you? What do you think she knows? I mean, do you think Kevin confessed to Rachel that he raped Marty? I seriously doubt it. Rachel loves Kevin. But I don't see her forgiving a rapist. Hank, do you? And yet there she is right by his side. Hank, she believes in him. Do you want her to stop doing that? Is that what this is all about? You want her to stop believing in Kevin Buchanan because what, he's Kevin Buchanan? You're gonna lose your daughter, Hank. Is all of this worth losing your daughter over?
And the more the trial goes on, the more confused and scared I get.
About what?
What happened that night? There There's so many hazy parts where I can't remember. And now I'm starting to wonder if Kevin was involved in the rape at all.
Hey, what is this? You remember him over you just like the others.
But that's all I remember. What if that's all he was doing, leaning over me to get his car keys? I can't shake the feeling that there's something different about Kevin. So there's truth in what he's saying, and it's different from the other
but
three.
Look, you have a connection to Kevin, that's all. All right, you like his mother and you like his sister because they've been nice to you, but don't let the fact that the other Buchanans are decent people cloud your judgment, Marty. Kevin Buchanan is as guilty as those other guys ever were.
But how do you know? You weren't there when it happened? I'm sorry. I just need to be by myself for a while.
Are you sure?
Okay, no problem. Just, call us when you need us.
I will. Hey, Luna, it's Marty. Listen, can you meet me at the courthouse tomorrow? That'd be great. So I have to, make a decision, and the only one I can talk to. Yeah, it's a big decision. It's gonna affect the whole outcome of the trial.